So here we are again. At the moment we can just display and change text which might not be that exciting. So let's do something new in this video. Let's add a button. So you can see here we have a user interface element and there's a button. So let's just pull that button into our user interface. And here we go. Now it's just hanging around somewhere in the user interface, but I want to have it directly below this text field. So pick that circle and place it underneath this text field here. Now we have to center it in the middle of the screen. So let's do the same. Pick the circles and pull it where you want to anchor it. And here we go. Now we might want to give this button an ID. And I usually call buttons with starting with btn for button. And let's call that first button. Yes, we accept that. Here we go. Let's run it. And here's your button. And we can click it. Okay, but a button which can be clicked and doesn't do anything might not be exciting, so let's add some functionality to it. Go to our main fragment. Now, and again, as we did with the text field, we now have to get this button from a user interface. And it's just the same as we did with the text field. So we can say wall my button equals view dot find view by ID. And now it's not a text view, it's a button. And how do we get that? It's again in the resources. We have an ID, and the ID was something like button first. Here we go. And just for the fun of it, let's do the same as we did with the text field. Change the text of the button. My button dot text nice. Let's see whether that worked. Yes. So we changed the text of our button. Now, of course, we want that the button does something when we click it. Now, how do we do that? We want to do something with my button. And we want to tell him that it should listen to when some user clicks onto it. And appropriately, the function we want to call is set on click listener. Ooh, there's something strange happening. So I just directly put these two curly brackets behind it. Now we've seen that. It's something similar with making a function. And actually, that's exactly what you do. You just tell the button when I'm clicked, because I'm listening to whether I'm clicked or not, then execute the code which is between these curly brackets. So let's start simple. We could just say when I'm clicked, we change the text. Was clicked. And let's run it. So this is the text, my first button, which we gave here. And now the button is listening to whether it was clicked on. So let's click it. And the text is changed because this code is now executed. If you click it again, not very much happening because it's just the same line executed and we will have the same text again. But hey, we generated a button. We put a functionality to that button, and I think that's pretty nice for the moment. And I would say that's it for this video. Happy coding.